Okay, so hello everyone. My name is Jason. I'm a Course in Miracles student and a channeler. And today I'm just coming on for a daily dose of hope. Daily dose of hope is just that, a daily dose of hope. I was guided by my guides to, if I so wished, to come on and give a daily dose of hope because the energies on the planet are getting wackier and wackier. And so, Um, I don't have a lot to talk about today. All I was going to do is I wanted to talk about the last judgment and revelation, and what they mean. And then I'm just going to go into a channeling. And everyone, nice to see you again and nice to meet you. So, I just thought I was going to go into Revelation and Last Judgment because um, the Course in Miracles uh, reframes those ideas in a really wonderful way, in the similar way that atonement. So atonement, I grew up in a Catholic school like until when I was what, first year of high school, and then I was finally free. But um, in the Catholic school, like atonement, you're taught it's suffering. You have to suffer. You have to suffer. Look, Jesus suffered for your sins. You have to suffer, right? And that was the way I thought about atonement. But the way that the Course in Miracles kind of flips it around is it's at one-ment. It's not about suffering. It's just about becoming one. And so I love when words get shifted and changed into a more positive meaning, and I always think that's wonderful. I know there's a lot of like what are they called? Um, Inspirational speakers, I guess, who kind of do that. They'll kind of shift the words into something more meaningful and more powerful. Anyway, I love that idea. So, okay, so last judgment. And revelation. So, revelation, there's a wonderful definition of revelation that I thought was really cool. And basically, revelation is just when you are connected directly with God. So it's a revelation, it's a direct connection. And so, yeah. And hold on, let me turn that off here. Okay, so let me read this wonderful definition of revelation. Revelation, and this is from chapter 1, The Meaning of Miracles, part 2, Revelation, Time, and Miracles. Here we go. Revelation induces complete but temporary suspension of doubt and fear. It reflects the original form of communication between God and his creations, involving the extremely personal sense of creation, sometimes sought in physical relationships. Physical closeness cannot achieve it. Miracles, however, are genuinely interpersonal and result in true closeness to others. Revelation unites you directly with God. Miracles unite you directly with your brother. Neither emanates from consciousness, but both are experienced there. Consciousness is the state that induces action, though it does not inspire it. You are free to believe what you choose, and what you do attests to what you believe. So, just a wonderful idea. So, complete but temporary suspension of doubt and fear. I find when I go into my meditations, the kind of Course of Miracles meditations, where you just meditate on the thoughts of that day, and then you just go into a deeper meditation. That at times you get this connection, this wonderful just connection with Source, and as they said, it is temporary. Once you get out of it, you're back in the normal everyday feeling, but in a more relaxed kind of place. So that's revelation. And then the last judgment. So the last judgment also has this kind of negative connotation, like, oh, they're going to judge us because we're good or we're bad and all this kind of things. But the idea is that all of these things that we are in, this whole world is just an illusion. So what are you going to judge? It's like, that's an illusion. That's not an illusion. That's an illusion. That's basically it. No one's going to judge you. No one's going to say you did bad on this planet. It's not. It doesn't work that way from what I understand. It's not. What we are doing here is we're living out our projections from our minds, and we're projecting it onto the world. We're using this as like a creative canvas for us to see what's going on in our minds. And so the last judgment is finally looking at everything that we've created, and what did we create out of love, right? What did we create out of fear? That is the judgment. It's just a judgment of what is real and what is not. That's all. Basically that, simply that. And I love that that's the definition. Um, let's see. The final judgment on the world contains no condemnation, for it sees the world as totally forgiven, without sin and wholly purposeless, without a cause and now without a function in Christ's sight. It merely slips away to nothingness. There it was born, and there it ends as well, and all the figures in the dream in which the world began go with it. Bodies now are useless and will therefore fade away, because the Son of God is limitless. The Son of God is you and me and all of us. Um, let's see. So that's the definition. There's another one here. I think it's is the idea that so we were created by God to create, and so when we create with love from love, create more love, then we are creating with God, and those things are real. But when we create out of fear, those things are not real, and so it doesn't really exist in that sense. And so here's what let's see. Your will to create was given you by your creator, who was expressing the same will in his creation. Since creative ability rests in the mind, everything you create is necessarily a matter of will. It also follows that whatever you alone make is real in your own sight, right? So it's real to us, though not in the mind of God. This basic distinction leads directly into the real meaning of the Last Judgment. Okay. Um, Judgment is not an attribute of God. It was brought into being only after the separation, when it became one of the many learning devices to be built into the overall plan. So you see, it doesn't really exist in that sense because we're all one. How could we judge anything if we're all connected and we're all one? So it only came when we separated. So it's one of the learning devices that we have, like forgiveness. We don't need forgiveness because we're already forgiven, but in this kind of crazy wacky world that we live in, that we're all separate, then we do need forgiveness because we're not seeing things as they really are. We're seeing everyone as separate, so we need the learning tool of forgiveness. We also need the learning tool of judgment, but not judgment in the sense that um, it's yeah, the judgment of understanding what is real and what isn't real. So that sort of judgment. It's not a judgment of saying that shouldn't be there, that shouldn't be there. It's just the understanding that everything that we see is not really there. That's the last judgment. Um, because then you don't judge anything, because then you understand that nothing is real. So anyway, that's what I wanted to talk about. Um, Yes. So, yeah. So here we are, April 9th. It is a day after the big old eclipso thingy that happened over in the Western Hemisphere. And so, yeah. But what I want to ask the guides today is, yeah, what do they have to say about um, anything that's going on? And yeah, just going to, here we go. Mm. Greetings. We are that one that you know of as Mary Magdalene, and we are here, and we are here, and we are here, and we are here to bring this message to all of you. The message is that you are not alone, and you have never been alone, and you never will be alone because you are surrounded by so much love, and you are love, and you are connected to all the love that there is. And this is what we'd like to tell you, that whenever you feel in your lives, when you go and you walk down these long, dark, sometimes dark and lonely corridors, that you are surrounded by love and that you are bringing love into those long, dark corridors. And that is our message today. A simple message, a very simple message, but a very, very powerful one, to understand that you are always loved and that you are always connected, no matter how disconnected you feel, no matter how tired, no matter how many times you've been battered, no matter how many times you've been knocked down. You are still pure love, and you are so much more powerful than all of the things that that seem to batter you or seem to knock you down. You are, you are the wind, you are the rain, you are the water, you are the oceans, you are part of source energy, you are love. And so once you begin to understand more of this, you can stand up in your light more and more and shine out more and more and say, no, 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 no. These things cannot get me down anymore. No, 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 no. This is my energy. I have a very strong energy, the energy of light and the energy of love. And that energy trumps all of these other energies. So no, 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 no. This is my energy, and I am here in this space at this moment, and I am here and I am creating the heaven that I want to see. I will not be battered down anymore by these winds of change, by all of these things, by all of these events. No, 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 no. I am much bigger than all of these events. I am a representation of heaven on earth, of source energy on earth. And I will bring this beauty to this planet. And I will show this smaller concept of the world, this third dimension world, that it does not keep me down and that it cannot beat me down and cannot keep me in this circle or in this square. That no, 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 no. I am much bigger, and I am creating my own reality, a reality of love that is so much bigger and that has so few of these small rules and laws that keep you down and keep you stuck. Because there is no reason for you to be stuck or no reason for you to be down, because you are pure source energy. You are pure love. You are pure beauty here on this planet. So that is what we wanted to bring to you today, to remember to shine that light, because you are bigger than all of these things. You are so big. You're bigger than this world. You are not a body. You are bigger. You are bigger. You are bigger. And this is what we wanted to bring to you today. We are Mary Magdalene. We're very happy to be able to share this time with you. Mm. All right. So, all right, guys. So, thank you very much for listening in, and I will see you guys tomorrow. Hopefully, if all goes well, we'll see. Yeah. So, anyway, ciao.